Alright, you guys, so today we're going to teach you guys how we make a practice stick right here. One of the most important things, because this is what you're going to learn all your moves with, okay? So things that you're going to need, of course, you're going to need a stick, a dowel. This one is actually 1 inch, and then we have cut it to 37 inches. So this is a regulation for a single knife that you dance with, 37 inches right here by 1 inch handle, okay? Another thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a towel like this one, scissors to cut the towel, some duct tape. I like to use light duct tape, like the light color duct tape. I'll explain to you guys in a little bit why. And of course, electric tape. Yeah, this is the 3M electric tape. This is my favorite one. You can find it at Home Depot, or I'll put it in the link down below, okay? All right, so the first thing we have to do, we have to cut the towel. Yeah, cut it long ways. Much easier to cut this way, especially when you want to try to rip it. The main thing when you're making a practice knife or a practice stick is you want to make sure you have a long side and a short side, okay? You want to make sure you have a long side to represent the blade and a short side to represent the counterweight side, all right? So pretty much to cut it, you just want to eyeball it. Make sure it's not too short and not too long. I feel like this is about a good size right here. Yeah. You gotta imagine like it's the size of a blade. Yeah, from where the blade flares out. Right there, that should be about good. Yeah. Again, this is the most important part, is make sure that, you have a long side and a short side, because you want to make sure you can distinguish which side is the blade. These end pieces like this, I like to cut these off. Sometimes it makes it off balance, a little bit heavier on one side depending on what side it's at. Same on this side, just like that. So now we have this piece of towel. Now remember, it's all about making things even. Yeah, make sure that the weight is even on both sides. So the easiest way, just fold it in half, give it a nice little cut. Right down the middle like that. And then, I like to cut it one more time. Just like that. There you go. So now this is actually good enough for one stick, and this will be good enough for another stick, yeah? So it's good whenever you make double knives. There you go. These are preset, ready to make another stick, and we're just gonna focus on these two. All right, so now it's time to put the towel right on your stick. Again, we're gonna save one side for the bottom, one side for the top, okay? Now this is how I like to do mine, just to make sure that it's in place. So what I like to do here is get the duct tape. Yep, just like that. I'm gonna place it right underneath, just like this, okay? You want a lot of it to stick to the towel over here. Same thing, this side. Just like that, okay? Now the reason why you want it to stick like this is because you want to roll this in over there, all right? This will help prevent the towel from flying off. Yeah, there's a lot of times where I see people make practice sticks, but they forget this step, and this whole piece just flies off. Yeah, so this will help prevent that. And then you want to try to line it up at the edge right here, like this, and then roll it in. See it? Like this. Now we're going to use this tape again. Lock this down. Just like that. Okay. Now from there, it's time to work at the top of it. Yeah. Just keep on crossing over like this. don't have to make it look the best. This is a piece that just however you feel. Okay, me, I like to go across, cross, and then just keep on go to the diagonals. Yep. Other diagonal side like this. There you go. Should look like this. The top. Yeah. Then from there, all you have to do is just take, again, using the duct tape. Yeah. So the reason why I like to use the light duct tape on the ends, on the ends, is because it helps to see the sides. Yeah. For me, I like to look for the blade. It helps me count and helps me know where my throw is going. So sometimes if you make it this black and then the handle white, it's hard to distinguish where the blade is at. So I always like to put the lighter of the colors on the outside, just to help your eyes, help your eyes focus on the blade side of the knife and what you're doing. Just like that. Come all the way down. Yep. Should look something like this. Now it's time to do the other side. Okay, I'm going to use the other half now because it's already even weight. And I know what you're thinking. You are thinking it looks like it's going to be very light. It is going to be very light. Yeah, it's going to be much lighter than what the knives feel like. But for me, everybody has their preferences on how they like their knife to feel, or their practice sticks. Most people like heavy practice sticks, but me, I've always grown up using light practice sticks. And my reasoning behind that, so same thing, place it on top like that, put the tape on just like the last time, hold it, make it nice and tight, and roll it in like that. So anyways, my reasoning on making my sticks light is because for those who know, who have practiced with practice sticks before, the heavier one, it's nice to spin, and when you spin it, you just put very little effort, and the knife or your practice stick would fly. It'll go really, really fast. So I feel as if you use a light stick to practice, it's good to have both light and heavy, okay? But if you have a lighter stick to practice, to really make that momentum to go faster, I think you have to push it even harder. So for me, I always thought that that's where the exercise comes from, yeah? For the wrist, to strengthen your wrist. Because to make it move, you gotta go real fast. Or you gotta push it as hard as you can, you know what I mean? Just to make it spin faster. So that's it. See it? Again, you go side, side, then go diagonal. Diagonal, like that. Just like this. And then just add weight, add some tape. Make sure all the holes are covered, none of the towel showing. There you go. We can't wait till it's finished. We gotta make sure we practice. Yeah, give it a little test. Yeah, it feels great. Still a little bit light, but it's okay. We could always add more tape, okay? Now the ends are finished. Now it's time to work on the middle piece. Today I'm using the color yellow. Yeah, again, this electric tape. The reason why we like to use electric tape is because it's not as hard. Sometimes if you use duct tape on this middle piece of the stick, and you're doing this for hours and hours, man, it can really rip up the inside. Yeah, so that's why we like to use electric tape. It's also good for fire knives because it holds the heat very well, doesn't melt too bad. So you just gotta try to imagine where the towel finishes. Yep. And then from there, tape it in just like that. Easy. And then me, I like to go over the tape, yeah, just to lock that in there some more. Just like that. There you guys have it. This is how we make a practice stick. Nice and even weight. Look at that circle. It's nice and even. See that? Perfect. Now from here you can add designs however you want to tape up your own knife. It's good so they don't get it mixed up with anybody else's. But this is how we make a practice stick. Nice and easy. Again, I know some of you guys don't like the light sticks, but if you guys do want to make it heavier, you're more than welcome to watch the next video. Yeah, check it out, and it'll help you guys make your sticks a little bit heavier. Okay, let's go. Choo.